We is going live. And we are live, I do believe, I thinks. All right, let's get posting up to social medias. Social medias pop up. Where am I going? Okay, over here. I'm somewhere over here. We lost our picture for some reason on the well, fuck, you can't see where I'm posting. We lost our picture ability for some reason, usually where we have the logo, up in the corner. And I don't know what the fuck. Hopefully the chat stays up at least this time. Knock on wood. And all of that gravy. Knock on wood and gravy. Yo, that wood, that is some gravy wood. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about, little man. Yes, include original post for the host. Alright, I sit here, talk to myself, and not Messenger, Facebook, while I post up on the social medias. Come on, we're live. Come on by. Get high, let's chat and run some game. On by. I'm fucking dumb. Alright, on to Twitter. On to Twitter. Tweet on the Instagrams. Alright. Ooh, hello. I am sorry that I don't got time to stop and look at you. I do apologize for that, because I want to look. What's up, my dude? Hello. Hello. Clarice. Ramnice? Fuck, I tried to think of something clever. Shut up. Monster Mash. Well, I'll show you. Fuck it, I'll just show you here in a second. Good. Christy Nicole, baby. How you do? Alright, so that's the end. We're going to go back to some old ways here in a second. If I can... Oh, yeah. Because I got to get him used to the 1 o'clock treat time, so... Come on, little dude. Let's have some treats. Come on, little dude. Let's have some treats. What? Yeah, there he comes. Yeah, I'll give you a few. There you go, little dude. Happy treats. Happy treats. Now, I hope these comments stay working this week. I don't know. We will see. But I've got a very short list to go through this week since I actually started taking notes on the stuff I wanted to talk about. But before we do all that, let's just show you what we're smoking on this week. I see you, TikTok. Shut up. To start off, we got another pre-roll. This week we're going to try the rum cake. Rum cake. And for after that, I got my cheesy ass little Jason spoon pipe filled up with the cheese too. Still got a little bit left over on my little, well, fuck, you can't even really see stuff on there, but my little tiny ass raw tray. And in the middle and topped off Got some more of the more hash. Mo hash. Purple punch me in the tutu. That's what we want to do. All right, before we light this up, let's just go ahead and start getting on. Obviously, we got 4 new videos up this week. So we got the 3 on this channel and the 1 on House of Perv. Those prawn reaction videos are so much fun to make. I'm gonna make some more. I am gonna make some more of those. Every time I post one, or the 2 that I've done so far, like I have this deep rooted, well, I guess not so deep because it's an obvious fear, you know. I'm gonna get that channel strike. They're just gonna take my shit down completely. But so far, so good. Knock on wood. I'm not knocking for you, little dude. I'm not knocking for you. But so far, so good. And the director's cuts, of course, obviously are available on the cloud for free. The uncensored director's cuts. I'm not gonna call it the unedited edit. Just way too much shit anymore. So now I'm just gonna refer to them as the uncensored director's cuts. I really wish we could have got on OnlyFans, you know, to do it there, but you know, having my own NAS, it works fine too, I guess. And we're not gonna film a prawn reaction this coming week, so I'm planning to film 3 videos this week. So 1 will be, or 2 will be for this channel. Will be, I'm not 100% sure what yet, except that 1 will be a VR video, the other will be a non-VR video. Or I might end up breaking down and just doing 2 VR videos this week. I don't know. We'll see. But the 3rd video is, since I got the money in the bank now, I'm going to go ahead and buy that Lust for Darkness VR and do that for the House of Perv. Oh shit, that shit popped up on my thingy before it popped up on my thingy. Before it showed up on the YouTube. I know what I'm talking about. Right? Yeah. I mean, some of those, I mean, obviously you already know what I'm talking about, but the censored, some of those scenes, you know, like I had to fill up like the whole screen to censor it out. And like a lot of the blur filters are not enough for, you know, the big image, because it blurs it up and all of that shit, but you can like still see it's, you know, like plain as day, still way too clear. It might as well be nothing at all. Yo, what is up, Corpsey? How you do? Yo. Yeah, that was, I venture to say, is the hentai videos themselves were a lot more fun. Well, I don't know. I'm not going to say filming these ones were more fun than the hentai videos filming, because it was both just a barrel of fun, or a barrel of monkeys, as we used to say. So we're definitely going to do more of that, but this week, you know, we're going to get into that Lust for Darkness. So I don't know a whole lot of what to expect with the Lust for Darkness game, except that from the reviews I've seen other people on YouTube do, you know, there is some, like, you know, full-on stuff going on there. So that's definitely a House of Perv type of thing. And just to share a little bit of analytic, or whatever you want to call it, the hentai reaction video, if I can find it back over here, is pulling way more views than our other normal videos right now pull. All right, well, I don't want to pull it up just because Mr. P's still eating his treats. But so far on the hentai reaction video, I've got 193 views. For me, that's pretty good. I've had some videos on this channel in the past that reached, like a few thousand views. Or I had one, I think the most was like 6,000 views or something like that. But, on average, especially more in recent times, I might average 10 to 20 views on a single video, just 100. So that was a little bit surprising to me. I guess there's a lot more perverted people out there than would care to admit. Where are you running around to, little dude? Let me switch you up real quick. Oh, you are welcome. You are welcome, little dude, because you my little dude. Now, you just need to quit being a jerk and peeing on my clothes and shit. Because I will fuck you up. Not really, but, I will sit here and call you a jerk about it. I will call you a jerk for peeing on my shit. Oh, now you're going to go back. Yeah, so, all right, where's the other stuff? Oh, I fixed the issue with the chapters on the videos. So the the House of Perv still won't have chapter markers, and I'll explain why here in a second. But right. But the what had happened was I had to make the chapter markers. Basically, what I do is I upload to YouTube directly from DaVinci, and then it exports the chapter markers. Well, when I tried to add the House of Perv as my secondary channel, and then you have to log out of the initial account, log back into the secondary account, and then switch back and forth by logging out, logging back in. So when I tried to do that, it would no longer work. And I couldn't get chapter markers. I tried to log back into the regular channel, this channel, and it wouldn't work. It wouldn't upload to YouTube at all. So, no chapter markers. And I've been struggling to get that working again. This time I finally got it. So beginning with that last release, which was the Return to the Shore VR, the video releases on this channel should all have chapter markers again. But I'm not gonna risk it by trying to log out and then logging back into House of Perv. So the House of Perv, I guess, still just won't have chapter markers. So, that is what it is. But at least we get chapter markers back for this channel. And with the Stoney Shaman's Corner, I don't know if you noticed already or not. Well, shit, he done moved on to the summoning the summoning rug. The rug of summoning. Yeah, I made a playlist for the channel for all of the Stoney Shaman's Corner. I wanted to go back and do playlists for all of the unboxing videos we did, and super in depth enough to do like this box and this box and this box. So be a playlist for all the Don't Eat the Gum videos, a playlist for all the Elevated Stash videos, so on and so on. Unfortunately, I don't think I've got the time for that. But I did at least go ahead and start a playlist for the Stoney Shaman's Corner. Uh, yeah, so that's there. And let's go ahead and spark this up before I get on to the other thing. I'll see you later, jerk. Ooh, nice. Nice. This rum cake's not too bad. Oh shit, I gotta run. Fuck. Uh, but right, deep dive into that toidle. With the toidle into the toidle. So the last thing I got on my notes is that I'm working on. Haven't implemented anything yet, but basically for my back catalog on the cloud from my NAS, you know, excuse me. We talked about this before, that I only still had the master files of the videos where I started recording with this ATEM Extreme ISO switcher, plus a handful that I never really moved over here from the old setup, but I never, it's like literally 3 or 4 master videos that I never put up. Anyway, I'm going back through my YouTube channel from the start and downloading the videos up to the ATEM Extreme the first video for the ATEM Extreme. And I'm not even halfway done yet, but I'm going to upload those into 2 separate folders within the master videos folder. That one will be pre-stuff and stuff, and the other one will be, I'm looking at the wrong camera again, legacy stuff and stuff. So that, pre-stuff and stuff will be before I started doing this as Timmy G stuff and stuff. And then the other one will be from that first Don't Eat the Gum boxing up to where I started recording with the ATEM Extreme here. And one of the cool things is about that is that excuse me, I am skipping over a few videos that were unlisted because those few videos involve or things. Well, there's a couple that I'm skipping over that are were I was producing a few artists, music artists. I don't even know, several years ago, and in order to share pre-work stuff, I won't bore you with the details, but I had posted a few unlisted things on YouTube just so that there was an easy way to share that between each other. And then there was a couple of things that I also unlisted that I did for family so that they could view it, but it wouldn't be publicly available. So I'm skipping over those because, personal stuff, privacy, whatever, But there are more things on here that I have set to private that I'm going to go ahead and download and put on the NAS. And there's also, I think, a few videos that originally I had public and then made private that are going to be on the NAS too. So there will be a few things on the cloud that you can view, download, whatever, that aren't available on YouTube. I'm just saying. But, the full gist of it is that, I'm going to have almost my entire back catalog available to view, download, play with, jerk off to if you really want to. You know, set the mood. I don't know. Or use as a way to de-escalate the mood, I should say. I don't know. But yeah, and like I said, I'm gonna have more coming because you know, yeah, all of that old stuff is gonna be coming on there too. And I'm also planning to port over a couple of videos from this channel to the House of Perv. 2 videos especially, and I might end up making them private on this channel, taking them off of this channel effectively after I put them up on the House of Perv. And you probably already know which 2 videos I'm talking about. You know, the ghetto homemade sleeve video and the $50 adult novelty box from Fat Ass Glass that we did. I'm planning on porting both of those videos over to the House of Perv just because that's really where they belong. I just didn't have a House of Perv channel when I did those videos, so it just makes sense to port them over. Excuse me. Oh, sheepy. But I definitely, you know, just putting it out there again, that I definitely want goddamn cat hair. I definitely want suggestions, requests, whatever, for porn to react to on the House of Perv. That is something that I really, really want. You know, I want to blind watch some porn and just see what pops up. I mean, if you watch the most recent, the second one that we just put up, some of that shit turned out to be gameplay footage. I realized after making that video, like, I sound way too professional about the porn. I mean, like, not at, you know, reacting to the porn, or not really to, you know, filming my videos, just, you know. I watch a lot of porn. I'm just saying, you know. But I found myself kind of mad for a minute there in that last video at the girl, where the twerking video that we watched, where you know, had like her main light source behind her, and so she's dancing in front of the window, and it's just, you know, like a silhouette. And it said, I'm like, God damn it, lighting. I guess you could say that I'm a porn nerd. I'm I'm a picky connoisseur of sorts, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Fuck, I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got on the list. Because it's just time to get, you know, it just got through the edits. Now it's time to start filming again. So, yeah, tomorrow is cleaning day, and I'm going to try to get the first video filmed after the cleaning session, and then Tuesday is Summit House, Wednesday filming, Thursday Summit House, Friday filming, and then Saturday I'll probably just chill out. So I want to start doing 3 videos a week, and just kind of give myself at least one day every week to just chill out, not really do anything, or, not feel like I have to do anything. It's always good to have a day of rest, and not work or not. I guess it is work, but, it's kind of hard to call it work if you're not making money when it's a hobby. But sometimes it's just important to take it easy, is what I'm saying, essentially. Um, and yeah. Oh, and there will be a week coming up because I believe that my birthday falls on an editing week. So the week before, I'm probably going to only film 2 videos just because we're planning something. I hesitate to talk about it just because sometimes plans change. So I'm just going to tell you what we're planning anyway. On my birthday is uh, also my cousin Chris's birthday. So he's already bought a $200 birthday box from Fat Ass Glass. And I plan on the first of buying my own $200 birthday box from Fat Ass Glass. And what we're planning to do is for him to come out on my birthday, on our birthday, and we're going to film a video together of each of us opening our boxes. Like a a double entendre unboxing or whatever you want to call it. I guess double entendre, whatever. But that ain't right. But I ain't right. So, a double unboxing. God damn it, motherfucker! Quit going out on me. Come on, baby, light that fire. Light that fire. Get in my lungs. Oh, shit. Excuse me. Oh, let me get my breasts. So, yeah. So, because since April's the birthday month, I also plan on doing another Don't Eat the Gum box. And if I can afford it, I'll probably go ahead and buy Mr. P another Kit Knit box. And I tossed around the idea of going in on March. I mean, not March, May. One of those days. And just to switch it up. And buying another adult novelty box, another box of sex toys for the House of Perv, and like actually buying something worth buying, if that makes sense, Like if I could afford to get a $200, maybe even a $300 box, and just be all of my extra money for that month, it might be fun. But I don't know though, because there's still some more gear upgrades that I want to do. Like I want to get more RAM on this computer. I really want to get more RAM, but I also just want to get a new computer. I just, I can't afford that. Or at least I couldn't afford to get anything near as good as what I already have. But I would love to get one of those, the new Mac Studio computers that they're just getting ready to drop. Damn, I would love to just be able to get one of the Mac Minis with the M1 chip. Boy, but I've just looked at the the top tier of the new Mac Studio computers. Like the lowest one you can get is like $2,000. And the highest one is $8,000. I mean, for that $8,000, you're getting 8 gigabytes of SSD storage, M.2, and the 128 gigabytes of unified RAM. Like, holy fucking shit. It's like 32 cores and shit. Like, holy fuck. Yeah, those M1 chips, I've been following the stuff about those, man, for, ever since I first started seeing them when the Mac Mini with the M1 first came out. And the M1 chip, like, changed the game for how I feel about buying a Mac, because I always felt like buying a Mac was overpriced. Like, the thing about buying a Mac before the M1 was that, it's a good operating system for creators, for studio enthusiasts, whether it be video or audio or photography, whatever. The Mac footprint fits. It's a glove, is what I'm saying. But, you were paying like $20,000, or not $20,000. You were paying, like twice as much sometimes for the same specs that you would get on a PC. And you could still do all of those things on the PC, just, it wasn't designed with that in mind. Just, but for half the price, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking about $20,000. I'd like to have $20,000. It'd be nice. But, I've seen people on YouTube, doing edit videos and stuff on the M1 Mac Minis. 4K footage. I'm only editing 1080p stuff directly off of the M.2 and still need to create proxies to get a really smooth workflow. And like, these guys are editing like 4K videos without proxies, just smooth as butter. And I hear people all the time in the Presonus community on group on Facebook, who switched to the M1 Mac Minis as their DAW computer. And, I don't think I've heard a single I don't think I've seen a single post negative about those systems. The M1 just changed the game, and you can get, unlike Macs of the past, you can get an M1 for, I think it's like around $600 or $700. That only gets you, I think, 8 gigabytes of RAM, and I think a 256 or a 512 gigabyte SSD, which is not much. And, upgradability is poor or non-existent. But, they're great systems. I checked out to get a pretty well spec'd out Mac Mini with the M1. That's a mouthful, but like for around $1,500, I could get a 2 terabyte SSD and a 32 gigs of unified RAM, or was it 6? It might have only been 16 gigs of unified RAM. But, for the things the M1 is doing, that 16 gigs should be plenty. It was like the max spec you could get on the M1, on the Mac Mini M1. But my extra spending money usually tops out each month at around maybe like $300. sometimes a little bit more, depending on what I need, like grocery wise and everything. So, um, you know, even spending the $700 right now for me is kind of a non-starter. Getting back to my original point, whereas I could upgrade the 16 gigabytes of RAM that are on my laptop right now to 32 gigabytes for around $140 buying the Crucial DDR4 sticks. I think it's 3200 millihertz, something like that. The ones that are on here now are 2600 millihertz. But this is a decent computer. It's it's starting to get a little bit dated. It's got the what do you call it, the the 1080 Ti card built into it. I think it has like 6 gigabytes of dedicated video RAM. But man, it's still a really decent computer, even though it's a few years old. Um, it runs and has run everything from the Oculus Rift S and now Airlink, if it's an actual Oculus game, through Airlink. Fine. Smooth as butter. That was a little different while the fan was failing on this laptop, but and it ran that Shure VR a lot better once I replaced the fans. So I'm hoping that the Lust for Darkness runs pretty smooth, and I'm hoping that the motion sickness ain't as bad as it is in the Shure VR, because the motion sickness on the Shure VR is terrible. It is terrible. It is the worst motion sickness in a game I've ever gotten. Going all the way back to the Gear VR. That is the worst motion sickness I've ever fucking had in my life. I've had less motion sickness riding the ferry in the Outer Banks to what's that island called? Aurora Coke or Orange Coke or Oroka Croak, something like that. Something croaked out there in North Carolina. But it's the motion sickness I got playing the Shure was worse than any of that. And I actually didn't get much motion sickness riding those ferries or any time I've really been out on the water. I usually feel pretty comfortable when I'm out on the water. I like being out on the water, but yeah, the Shure VR is just, there's some really, really great stuff about the game, even as directionless and everything as it is. Just the free roam and monsters popping out once in a while, finding a dead Cthulhu laying up in the fucking cave, that is great. Some shit. But the motion sickness, man, the motion sickness is real. It is real out there. It is real. So yeah, if you didn't watch that video, my final review, or well, I guess my more recent follow-up review of the Shure VR is, it's pretty fun, as an kind of like an open world experience, but just be prepared to play it in short bits. Because that motion sickness is bad. Fuck that motion sickness shit. I don't want it. So I'm hoping Lust for Darkness is better, because Lust for Darkness is, looks like my kind of game, unless it ends up being too hard. But it's basically it's basically like a Cthulhu, Lovecraftian type of game, with some sex scenes up in the cult, like, sex cults and shit like that. So it looks on paper and from the reviews I've seen on YouTube, like, yeah, fun, baby, fun. Those are, what the fuck? Those are, like wish list items for me in a game. Oh shit, somebody wants to send me a message. This sounds like a one of those spam things. Let me just let's take this up on the live stream after I read your comment. Yeah. And that's exactly what, how it is on the shore, is just, yeah, it's a first person and you're just walking so much. It's just, ugh. Okay, I'm going to read you a text from whoever this lady is on Instagram. It's probably a dude about 3 times my size trying to get into my credit card numbers and shit. So let's see what she got to say. I might be wrong, but hello. I am really sorry for stepping into your DM, but I just wanted to introduce you to something profitable. What did I say? So that could be giving you income from time to time, and I bet you will never regret giving it a try. Can I explain myself more? So, why the fuck am I showing you right there? Fuck, I'm dumb. Alright, let me find my, shit. I am really dumb. Alright. Where is my remote? Where is the remote? Alright. Give me a second. I'm putting this together. Where is, shit. Oh, there it is. Google Home. We want to cast the screen. Let us cast this screen. I keep forgetting I can do this, I'm trying to hold it up to the camera and shit. Alright, now get me down into the corner. Oh, flying key. Oh, not off. So, let's see what her profile looks like. This is the one time that it is totally appropriate to message a random chick back on Instagram with, I don't know, can you show me some titties? Otherwise, that is not acceptable. But, if they're trying to scam you, go ahead and throw in a dick pic. If they're trying to scam you, go ahead and throw in that dick pic. Do it. I don't know why your smiley face or laughy faces ain't coming up, but yeah. There's your scam There's your scam dose for the day. There is your scam dose for the day. Alright, we could come back over here now. Let me get out of this. Well, I guess the comments ain't gonna come. Comments ain't popping up again. Now I ain't got my picture or comments. Fuck. I mean, I can't complain about a software program that was free of charge, but uh, I'm saying, give me my pictures and my chat back. God damn it. Right? Made me think of that episode of Futurama. I forgot what the episode and what season it was. The name of the episode and what season, blah blah blah. But uh, where they go to the beach and all sign up, give away their email, and then all full up with spam and then spam, and then they all get caught up into the scams and they take over Planet Express and all of that shit. Oh, that was one of the movies, wasn't it? Was that Beast with a Million Backs or was that Bender's Big Score? I think that might have been Bender's Big Score. Yeah, cause yeah, yeah. That's about what it is. But that's what I think of every time somebody tries to scam me on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter. It's happened a lot less on Twitter, honestly, than Facebook or Instagram. But I think of Amy Wong. She gets the email for antidepressants, and she's like, "Well, I don't want to get depressed, so." Oh, that shit was fucking hilarious. But I see so many people, it just boggles my mind because I see so many smart people on Facebook and other places that just like fall hook, line, sinker into these people's bullshit and end up giving away passwords and personal information and sometimes a credit card number. Yeah, Futurama is my shit. Futurama is my shit, and they're back, baby. Or well, they're coming back. And got John DiMaggio back up on the Futuramio. He's back, baby. Shut up, baby. I know it. Honestly, though, Zoidberg's the main one I want to see back. I love me some Zoidberg. Well, Zoidberg and Amy, Amy is my wife from a parallel universe, She's waifu material, is basically what I'm saying. I mean, Leela's cool and all, but Amy is waifu material. Amy is waifu material. But yeah, Futurama is my shit. There's so much planned out, like from the very beginning to shit that ended up popping up like seasons later. Like it took, what was it, like 2 or 3 seasons to pay off Nibbler hiding under the desk in that pilot episode. And yeah. But I should reply to her back. I usually try not to reply to spam in my DMs, but I feel like I should. I do on my Facebook. As a matter of fact, I can show you what I posted there too. Fuck, because I did have one pop up on my Facebook thing. Oh shit, comments is back apparently. The gods have heard my cries, heard me whining and shit. Oh no, I am on the wrong casting thing. We want the shield. Yeah, start now. Alright, is it popping up? Yes, it is. It's popping. It is popping. This is hold on, I gotta get my profile picked up. But she commented on or they, whoever the fuck it was. Oh, I didn't want to replace that. Alright, cut back over here and put tummy in the corner. Somebody puts tummy in the corner. Okay, so that was my last Facebook profile picture. So, they, she, whatever it was, said, "Hey there, how are you doing today? How was your night? Hope you over there. I'm honest and caring. If you don't mind, can we'll chat on Hangouts, dear? Text me on my Hangout, Janet Sandy. Gmails. I love to hear back from you." So I replied, and oh, pop up. There we go. Yeah. We'll title this live stream "A Day in the Life of Scammers" or something. I don't know, something like that. Oh, stop. There we go. It just blows my mind that people still fall for this shit. And those phishing emails, I still see people falling for that shit all the time. Like, who the hell don't know that shit, you know? When you see, like, an email from, like, was it, the email header will be like contact support or something like that, and you open it up. We had to close down your Amazon account because of suspicious activity on your card. And then, you know, so if it's Amazon, you can just check the email that it was sent from. You know, check the email address. And you go to check the email address, and it'll be like ezip darkman or darklord666 at gmail.com or some shit like that. And people still fall for this shit. I don't know. Maybe all hope is lost. I used to have a lot of fun, though, on, what was it called? MeetMe.com. It was one of those free dating sites. The only reason I put that in quotations is because the true name of MeetMe.com should have been CreepMe.com, because that's all the fuck there is on there. You know? I think probably 99.9% of the messages that I got on MeetMe.com, and was a lot of messages. I got everything from supposed hookers wanting to offer me the first night free. A whole bunch of, and these ones, some of these ones were probably legitimate people out there, but just, you know, like some dude messaged me saying that he wanted me to break into his apartment, and, you know, I can imagine, you know, where it's gonna go from there. You know, like, who the fuck are you? You know, this is either a scam or a, you know, yeah. I'm not that, even if that's legit, you know, and there's some rare occasion that, you know, I think you're pretty hot or whatever, you know, you're going to have to buy me dinner or something first. Not really. I mean, not necessarily dinner, but, you know, I'm just saying. That's not going to be a go-to. That's not going to be a go-to. But I have gotten random dick pics on Meet Me. And, no, I don't appreciate that shit either. You know? If I want a dick pic, I'll ask for it. Or, well, I might not. But, you know. Still, you know. If you're gonna send me a dick pic, just ask first. You know. Because you never know. I might, you know, even if I don't like what it's attached to, which I probably won't, but, you know, even if I like what it's attached to, or even if I don't like what it's attached to, I might say, yeah, go ahead, just so I can, so I can laugh about it and see if you'll do it, you know. But Meet Me is full of that shit. It's everything from scammers to creeps to probably a few people from the Thulu cult. I don't know. But I probably went in way too much depth on that, but put that shit away. Get another one lit. Oh, actually, before that, let's go ahead and break in this fucking hash, baby. Let us go ahead and break in this hash after I come back up over here. After I come back up over here. Cheers. Or whatever. Actually, this is like the Wish version of Jason Pipe, so it's really like, kick, mama. Or this is the one that goes, kick, ka, 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 kick, ka, ka, ka. Or no, actually, the kick, ka, ka, ka. That's probably more like it. Because this shit right here is a really ugly paint job. This is a very ugly Jason Pipe. Probably the worst one that I've seen. But it smokes just fine. It smokes just fine. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh. 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 All right, what time we got? All right. If I can get this to work, then we can try something a little bit different this week. Let me try to find it real quick. Yeah, there we go. There. Oh, wait, that is... Okay, there we go. Turn me down in the corner. In the corner. Oh, actually, I forgot I had this set up. I forget that every fucking week. Every fucking week. Oh shit, I did not hear it cut on. Well, let's check. we gonna connect? Oh shit. Okay. I guess it did cut on. Let's see. Let's see about it. Oh, now it pops up. Now it pops up. Yeah, I got one. Alright. Oh, shit. Okay, there we go. Oh, I might want to turn on some sound over here. Turn on some sound over here. My hat, Glenn is trying to pop off of my hat. Stay on my hat, Glenn's hat. Fuck. Alright. So I was thinking either some more of this Sonic All-Stars racing, transformed, or where did it go? Hydro Thunder or Hydro Hurricane. Let's pull this up because I have not played this in a minute. And it's kind of fun. It's kind of like Mario Kart, not really, but same, principle, design, or whatever. But, oh shit. Alright, let's stop streaming and start streaming. There we go.
Hydro Thunder!
Hydro Thunder! So yeah, but it's boats! All right. Let's just do a straight up race. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna remember how to play this shit. Cause I haven't played in a while. So yeah, let's try the Tsunami Bowl. All right, what do we got? Ooh. Oh, do I have that one?
Thresher.
Oh, I guess I do. Let's see about it.
2, 1, go, go, go!
Go!
We got boost. Let's use it. Nice drafting. One ramp coming up. Nice drafting.
Thank you. I'm the bomb.
Wave activated.
Yeah, something activated.
The gate is open.
Fuck.
Boost armed and ready.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Oh shit, come around the bend. Coming around the bend like good old Uncle Ben. I don't know. I'm not funny today. Shut up. Get it. Come on. Oh shit.
Boost activated.
Yeah. Give me that boost. Oh shit, we lost our sound there for a second. Oh shit, give me my sound back. Give me my sound back. fuck! Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck! Oh, shit! Fuck! Fuck! That shit knocked me down to 8th on the last lap. Fuck! Fuck! I am big mad now.
Boost activated. Can we go back?
Oh,
I think there were a few
fuck.
walls we didn't hit.
Oh shit, man, I suck. Alright, let's try another coast. Yeah, exit. Oh shit. Oh, I hear you. What is that about? Shut up, Walmart. I don't like you. Alright, let's, yeah, quit event. That's what we want to do. That's what we want to do. Hey, I said quit. There we go. Alright. Alright, let's go backwards. Let's go backwards on them tracks. Do I got anything better than that? Oh, shit. Look at that. Yeah. Get it up like a banshee.
3, 2, 1, go, go, go!
All right, I'm going. Shit.
Yeah, we need to find a boost power up before that'll work.
Yeah, I hear you. Oh, fuck. I missed that ramp.
Let's find a boost power up and try that again.
Like this?
Boost activated.
Fuck.
Nice drafting. We've got boost.
Fuck. Get out of my way. Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Boost is a go. The ramp is up.
Oh, shit. Fuck. 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 I just got knocked the fuck out of this race. Shit.
Boost is a go.
Oh, shit. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Shit. I am terrible. I am doing terribly over here. I am doing terribly. Where the fuck am I even going? Oh, shit. I didn't take my eye off the ball, baby. I just took my eye out. Fuck. I got no eye. Mario Kart is so much easier. Fuck. I miss micro machines, yo. Oh, fuck. I want to play some micro machines just out of nostalgia and shit. Oh shit. I have no excuse for this. I have no excuses. You'll find me sitting by myself. No excuses that I know. Oh shit, I'm on somebody. I saw somebody. Oh shit. Oh fuck, I switched over, I went over too quick. Fuck. Fuck.
Hey, we win. Not so much.
Yeah, not so much. Not so much. Not so much. Yeah, me either. No, we won't go. Oh, that's right. Oh, it's yeah, I gotta use the Y button. I haven't played PlayStation in forever, and I'm still looking for like the triangle and the circle and shit. Alright, let's do one more on here. We'll take a break, and then we can, yeah, let's try and start from the start, and then we could take a break and play some of that, Sonic.
Choose your boat.
I mean, to be real, none of these are as fun as the, oh, and I got that, it's on the PS2 in there, but I have the, shit, what's it called? The Looney Tunes racing for the PS2. I need to bring that in here and hook that up so we can play that one week. But out of all of them, though, still Mario Kart, in my personal opinion, is still the most fun.
2, 1, go, go, go.
All right, I'm gonna do something this time. Alright, I hear you. Alright, I'm trying to play careful this time. Alright, I'm gonna do something. Try to get all serious and shit. That was not too smart play. Fuck. Oh, I hear you. I didn't catch what you said, but, you know, I don't really care that much either. Oh shit, the cops is on us. Good. That was probably a dumb use of my turbo too right there. Fuck. I need to bring the like the steering wheel in here. Oh, fuck. But in order to do that, I have to bring the entire Xbox in here.
Hey, I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah, me neither. Oh, fuck.
Alright, let's hit that boost.
See, I'm still running into shit. Now get out of my way. Fuck. Fuck.
Not bad, not bad.
Oh, now it pops up again. The comment pop-ups is getting slow again. Alright, so we'll chill here for a minute. And then we'll come back and play some of that Sonic. Play some of that Sonic, baby. Oh, shit. Hang on the hanger, phones. Shit. I ain't trying to set my $400 headphones on the floor. Fuck. Yeah, it's got its redeeming qualities to it. But it's still not as fun as Mario Kart. And Mario Party 2, I mean, I need to bring my whole gaming setup. The only thing that has stopped me from actually bringing the Xbox itself in here is that my Xbox is also my Blu-ray player. I have a second Blu-ray player, but it won't play the 4K Blu-rays. So, yeah, the Xbox is my system in there. And, but, you know, I've also got my GameCube in there, and I've got like 2 or 3 Mario Party games for the GameCube. I think it's like 5, 6, and 7, maybe. Or maybe it's 7, 8, and 9. But yeah, they're fun. I got one for the 3DS XL too, but I don't know how I would play the 3DS XL on here and like actually be able to get it into the switcher to stream is what I'm saying. Oh, that was weak. I'm sorry, I'm not good functioning right now. I'm not good at functioning this moment. Tasty. Tasty, tasty. Tasty, tasty gravy. Oh, taste that gravy, baby. Make it, ooh, smooth like butter. You know what, just for the hell of it, because I've still got flour in this one, too. Smoke that gravy, baby. Ooh. 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 Shooby-dooby-doo. Oh, that's something I didn't mention. And you know, let me know what you think. That I haven't been downloading, but I just thought of it this morning before going live. Was that I wasn't planning on back cataloging the live streams that we've done on here, but should I? I mean, I don't know how much space it's going to take up, but should I try to download all the live streams that we've done and upload them if there's enough space, if it doesn't take up too much extra space? You know what? I guess I probably should, shouldn't I? I just... you know, safety kind of thing, because you never know what is, you know, something might happen and YouTube comes down tomorrow, then, you know, all that shit'll be gone, right? So, video memories is ultimately why we do this. You know, video memories is the biggest reason to continue doing this. But yeah, we want to have yeah, get all that shit up off of well, I mean, we're not going to delete anything on YouTube. You know, I don't want to say that wrong. We're not going to delete anything off of YouTube, but get all of that shit from YouTube and back up into the cloud. I don't know if I mentioned this before to anybody on the channel before, but you know, I had a really big idea that I shared with my dad that, you know, could be a tip or somebody else might benefit from. So I'll just talk about it again. Is the idea of buying a NAS like what I bought, or something better, because what I got is, you know, entry level NAS, really. But, you know, the idea I had was set up one for family thing, you know, where everybody in the family could get on there, upload photos, videos, and download photos, videos, but something that you could keep personal between the family. You know, I'm just saying it'd be a great way to preserve your video and photo memories. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. You know, I really want to get something bigger than what I have, because what I have is, you know, 4 terabytes. For a lot of people, 4 terabytes sounds like a lot, but honestly, I've got, like, you know, I want to start backing everything up to the NAS, and I've probably got 30 terabytes of just random VR videos stored on various external drives. I've got way too many to fit on a single drive, so it's split up between a whole bunch of different external drives right now. And you know, especially if you're creating content like what I'm creating, like, the reason that I don't archive my footage, like the raw video, before I edit, is because some of these project folders, I've had project folders that ended up being as big as like 400 and something gigabytes for a single project file. I mean, that was, you know, several hours worth of shooting, but still, you know, they can get really, 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 really big and take up a lot of space. And 4 terabytes will get ate up before you know it. But, and getting a single drive is, well, I mean, getting a single drive is better than not having one at all, honestly. But having a RAID array where, you know, basically you have at least 2 drives where one is constantly backing up the other one, so that if one of your hard drives fails, you've got a backup copy of it. Linus, the Linus Media Group, you know, I watched one of their videos where he's talking about it, and now they have, I think, a 2.5, was it, petabyte server. Like, that is a petabyte. At least I think that a petabyte is like 1,000 terabytes. That's basically like 2 petabytes would basically be 1 petabyte of storage, and then another petabyte to keep that first petabyte backed up, you know. That's the kind of storage solution I think I need. You know, could I afford it? Not in my fucking wildest wet dreams. But the I was originally going to get an 8 terabyte NAS, um, but I was going to get one of the 8 terabyte NAS and set it up as a 4 terabyte RAID. But both the single drive 8 terabyte and the dual drive 8 terabytes were completely sold out by the time I had money to buy one. So, and there was a few other things that I really wanted to get also anyway, so ended up buying the 4 terabyte because it was available, and it was like, well, it was $180 cheaper than the 8 terabyte 2 drive and $100 cheaper than the 8 terabyte single drive. But with the single drive, you don't get that backup of the backup, if that makes sense. Redundancy is a good thing when it comes to data. You know, redundancy is everything. You should back up the backup and then make a backup of the backup of the backup. You know, back that thing up. Back that thing up, baby. Back it up. I have lost a shitload of digitized movies and porn. As a matter of fact, I lost virtually all of the old VHS porn that I had, that, you know, when I got a DVD, my first DVD recorder, not a DVD burner, a DVD recorder that, you know, and I hooked up my VCR to it and recorded all of those VHS porns that I had. And then, you know, once I got a DVD burner on a computer, you know, a DVD ROM. Well, no, I think my first DVD ROM was a DVD burner. And, you know, yeah, I put those discs in and, you know, I took them to digital, baby. I took them to digital. But then I ended up losing all of those digital copies because the hard drive failed. I've probably still got the VHS tapes sitting in a box somewhere, but you know, I don't really miss them all that much, to be honest. Losing all of those horror movies that I had digitized sucked. But you know, almost all of those I still had the DVD and Blu-ray copies, so you know. But I did lose a lot of them, and you know, the porn I didn't miss that much, at least now that we're up to this point, because there was a point, you know, where getting free porn basically meant a whole bunch of, like, I mean, unless you went to, you know, LimeWire or somewhere, you know, well, not torrents, it wasn't torrents yet, it was, you know, file sharing, P2P, bear share and shit, you know what I'm saying. You know, if you went to that to get your porn, you know, you could get a lot of free porn, more than a minute and 43 seconds long. You know, the early days of free porn was a whole lot of very short clips. And now it's just, you know, porn is everywhere. And I'm not mad about it. 100, you know. I like porn, you know. I'm not gonna go to the extent of, like, you know, at least anymore, of like straight up stealing porn. But there's so much free stuff thrown up on Pornhub and Pornhub Premium, and you know, honestly, some of the VR subscription stuff is worth the price of admission. SLR is the most expensive VR subscription service that I've like stuck with multiple months. Because most of the places like VR Bangers, Naughty America, some of those places will charge you like $15 or something for your first month. And then every month after ends up being like 30 a month. So SLR is usually $30 a month, period, your first month and onward. But they're probably the only one that I've had that uploads content daily. And they get a lot of ports from, not Naughty America, unfortunately, but VR Bangers and Wanks and what's the MILF VR. I'm looking at you, MILF VR. I see you over there, baby, and I appreciate you. But and yes, it is still censored, and most of it you can't just download like the American porn and shit. But they also have a pretty extensive Japanese section on SLR, and I appreciate that too. And the SLR Originals series is, for the most part, just some are better than others, but it's pretty much always fantastic. Every scene. Every scene. They had one, I don't even remember what there was like 3, I think, kind of, what do you call it, group thing, where it'd be like 7 women or something, and like one dude, center of attention and shit. And but they had like 3 of those with Asian, just straight up Asian women. And I think Cindy Starfall was even in one. And and there's another Cindy Starfall. There might even be a couple more Cindy Starfall scenes on SLR. Siskel and Ebert. But I'm saying though, man, there's some amazing stuff on there. And there's plenty of, full-length VR videos. This is getting to be like a commercial ad for SLR, but I don't even remember how the fuck I got on that subject. But, I do appreciate my VR porn. I'm just saying. There's not nearly as much the free content for VR is almost the way that free porn was in the earlier days of the internet, because it's most of or pretty much all of the real quality content that you're going to find for free is short. It's short. It's like a minute to 3 minutes long. But there's a lot of free, or there's a fair amount anyway, of fair stuff at a length. If you go to, Pornhub Premium, and Spank Bang has a pretty decent selection too. But even their top qualities are usually meh. They'll have like 4K, even 6K videos. Or no, Pornhub, I think, had some 6K videos. Spank Bang was maxed out, I think, at 4K. But even with the 6K video, it's, highly compressed, and it shows. It shows. But yeah. Again, I highly recommend SLR. If you're looking for VR porn, I highly recommend SLR. Oh, fuck, I forgot to take another hit, because we need one. Oh, yeah, the last thing I'll say about... Yo, what up, my dude? Freezy Freeze in the house. Sorry, I can't pull the comments up again. Oh. We're chilling on some Wish.com Jason. How you do? How you do? You have no idea what you've just walked into, my dude. But okay, the last thing I'm going to say about SLR is that they also have a lot of striptease dance type of videos too, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I'll probably never walk into an actual strip club or whatever, but I like to sit in the corner and take a peek. I like to sit in the corner and take a peek, and SLR allows me to do that, and I appreciate you. Well, and the content creators, performers themselves, more importantly. I appreciate the fuck out of you, baby. Yeah, this was one of those 420 shitty box pieces. But to its credit, I think it looks really bad, but it smokes pretty well. And it's a Jason pipe. Why are they hiding my comments? Why are they hiding these comments? How do I reach these comments? Yeah, X Videos has a... Be careful. Tread lightly on X Videos. I'm going to tell you something, baby. Tread lightly on X Videos, because it can get weird really quick on X Videos. It can get really fucking weird. I mean, it could get pretty weird in the on Spank Bang too. Tube 8 was kind of like the I haven't been on Tube 8 in like ages now, but Tube 8 used to be kind of like the wholesome place to go for porn, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I used to go on Tube 8 a lot, but when I discovered X Videos, oh shit, now my comments is back. Let me start from here. And yeah, X Videos gets really fucking weird. I think for flat content, I go to X Videos a little bit. Pornhub is probably still my most highly, in many different ways, my most highly visited porn site. Well, a Pornhub Premium and just Pornhub, because it's gotten really weird. It used to be that you could view anything from Pornhub on Pornhub Premium, but it's completely changed now. Like, Pornhub and Pornhub Premium have like completely different content. It's fucking weird. So, you know, sometimes I find myself going back and forth between them. The regular Pornhub has a lot more like independent content, and I appreciate that. I love the independent content, especially the ones like what do you call it, the virtual type videos, because you know, I do enjoy the storytelling. You know, I like the dialogue and the story set up to set the mood. If you feel me, the fantasy, the role play, and so yeah, you know, a lot of those independent performers that do that kind of stuff, like, you know, where some person will pay them so much money to do this so and so virtual story scenario, and you know, I've got a few that, you know, running through my head, but there's no way I could afford no shit like that. I would love to get my own custom porn scene made. You know, I can think of a few performers that do that kind of shit. You know, yeah, you know, I can think of some stuff, but it's expensive. Oh shit, it ain't. Oh, it was the same fucking thing. But for virtual content, SLR is my go-to. You know, I keep my subscription to SLR almost every month. Even, you know, money is tight, and I hear you. You know, and that $30 a month is $30 a month. But, you know, I really feel like it's worth it for the content that you get for that $30 a month. I just wish that the selection, and this is true of VR porn in general, just because VR porn hasn't been around as long as traditional porn. You know, porn videos have been around since like the beginning of videos, pretty much. You know, so for VR to have the selection that flat porn has, you know, it's going to take a while. I wish that selection was available now. I really do. And, you know, that more of these independent performers, like you find on OnlyFans, or like Nightmare Christie, you know, like fucking sweet ass sexy Nightmare Christie, you know, doing on OnlyFans and shit. I wish that more of those independent performers would start doing, you know, VR stuff. I mean, I know it's tricky because good VR cameras are not cheap, and then you have to worry about your audio solution too. But I would love to see more of that. You know, I would when it comes to like that sort of personalized type of virtual scenario, there's not much out there. There's not much out there. Real Hot VR, which is one of the channels that, you know, is offered on SLR, they've got some pretty cool virtual videos that mostly, you know, they basically joy videos, JOI type of videos, you know, a little encouragement, if you will. I wish it was more, you know, like virtual action, if you feel what I'm putting down. But it is much appreciated, though. Yeah, OnlyFans is weird because, you know, I mean, you're talking about independent performers. You know, some of them are really, really good at what they do, and others are terrible. You know, others are just straight up terrible. Like like that girl in the video that we did on that last reaction video this week. You know, I mean, her performance was fine. You know, she has some moves. She had some fucking moves, baby. That booty was having sexy seizures. But, you know, the lighting, it was a problem. And the audio is less than great, you know. That's the benefit that you get from the bigger productions, like the people that do the hentai videos. You know, they make some really great productions, and you know, yeah, some really fun videos. But that stuff takes a lot of work and sometimes a lot of money. So, you know, some of that stuff is harder for the independent performers to pull off, and I get that, but, you know, some simple stuff that you don't think about, you know, you just write it off as too much of an expense without, like, actually looking up the prices, because lighting is not something that you should overlook. You know, when you got the dominant light source coming in behind the subject, you know, you're left with the silhouette, you know. And you can get bulbs, soft boxes, and tripods to set everything up on for less than $100. You know, go on to Amazon or eBay. I've bought those less than $100 light sets before. I've got some still sitting in the closet right now. But, you know, they're not great, but, you know, they work. They definitely work. But, yeah, you know, but there's a lot of that on OnlyFans, I think. And, but there's also a lot of really great storytellers and good performers on OnlyFans. That's just, you know, I can't say it enough how much I appreciate the storytelling, you know, the role play, the fantasy shit, you know, because, you know, love isn't a game, but as a way of expressing love through sex, you know, it's a hell of a lot cooler if you did. You know, it's a hell of a lot more fun when it is kind of a game. You know, it's fun to play. Is what I'm saying. I don't know. I'm just an old-fashioned porn geek, I guess. Right. I remember when back when we were still teenagers, my cousins had a porn tape labeled Super Bowl, because they knew that if you know, if their mom came into the room, and which never happened because she didn't want to go upstairs, but if they ever went into her closet, she would see Super Bowl. Well, she don't want to watch no Super Bowl, so, you know. There was a lot of purposely mislabeled tapes in my teenage years. Right? That was, you know, I thought I had seen some crazy shit before the age of the internet, you know? Back when we was still trading those VHS tapes and shit back in the day. You know, I thought I saw some crazy shit back then, man. And then the internet opened up, and even back when it was still those, you know, like minute and a half long clips, it got, you know, like going to X videos. It got weird really quick. It got fucking weird really quick. And I'm not mad about all of that weirdness. Some of it, like, you know, I mean, fantasy role play. If you're consenting adults, whatever you want to do, baby, go for it. But, you know, I don't personally want to sit there and watch like a scat video. You know, the only scat videos I want to watch, you know, kind of have that, you know, skibbity bop doo doo. I can't really do it right now, but you know, I went all Hanson on you guys. Fuck. But there's been some like really weird shit. There's been some sort of weird shit that I've come into that, you know, was weirdly kind of cool. Like actually we came across one. It wasn't a very good one, but we came across one doing that last reaction video, and it was the CFNM, where it's basically a clothed woman, you know. Dude takes off all his clothes and a woman keeps her clothes on, usually, you know, kind of like a bossy situation, like, okay, I'm going to show you. You sit in this chair and I'm going to jerk you off for a minute. It's usually shit like that. But, you know, it's fun. It's fun. Right? And Pee Wee Herman getting arrested at the fucking movie house and shit, you know? But see, I mean, for my area, we never had those, you know, adult theater, that peep shows, any of that kind of shit. Because, you know, it's Bible Belt around here. You know, this entire valley pretty much is built on Bible Belt. You know, I mean, my hometown of Stanton has like a different church on every street corner. It's just nothing but fucking churches. As a matter of fact, there was originally there was, I think it was Doug's Video, that rented out porn out of the back room of the store. Back when I don't know, I was probably around 16 or 17. And they said, no, you can't do that within city lines. So they moved just outside of the city into the county. And they ended up forcing them to stop renting out porn there too. Like, man, fuck. Yeah, it's people around here have a you know, it's ironic because I've embraced the term pervert, you know, to say that I'm perverted because I like porn and adult humor, and you know, I don't think that masturbation, sex, and being a dude playing with sex toys is something to be repressed or, you know, ashamed about. But it's you know, I really think, though, that ultimately they're the ones that have a perverted view of sex and porn and masturbation and sex toys and all of that shit. I think their view is the one that is perverted, because sex is literally everything in nature. And porn is just literally the visual depiction of that. So, animals have sex for fun all the time. So, it's the most natural thing in the world. Their views on sex and porn and masturbation and sex toys and all of that gravy, their view is the one that's perverted. I should have been recording this so I could have made that into a short clip. Oh, that's the same fucking thing. I forgot they're not popping up on there. Yeah, right? That's exactly what I'm saying. If you ain't hurting no one, you're good. America is one of the greatest nations. We are. We could stand to be a lot better than we are. And I think a lot of other countries have really great policies on some things that are better than ours. But, that's ultimately what I say about living in the United States, is that I don't know if we're the best country to live in on the face of the earth. I've never left the United States. I will say that it's probably a better place to live than 3/4 of the rest of the world. And maybe, because at least half, because, we have real first world problems over here, even the poorest among us usually at least have a soup kitchen somewhere. When you get out into rural areas, that becomes a little bit more problematic. But like if you're dirt poor, sleeping under a bridge at night in this city of about, say, around 60,000 people, there's, I think, 12 or so soup kitchens set up around this city. And there's, are places that will help you try to help you find a place to rest your head. But, I think that is one of our downfalls, though, as a country, is the way that we look at sex. And porn and masturbation, and, it's obviously it's a lot better today than it was, 50, 60, 70, 80 years ago. But in Nevada, I think, sort of had the right idea when they legalized prostitution, and, just kind of embraced it, and then, said, let's regulate it. I think it's a little bit shady over there, though, the way that they make it so strict. But I guess that's a wave in another ocean. I got on a long-winded rant right there. I'm sorry about that. But I wish, though, that it was, I wish that people around here were more sexually free, Consent is the name of the game. Porn is not perverted. Masturbation is not perverted. Sex is not perverted. The way we repress it is what's really perverted, because that's what's not natural, is, repressing it. I'm not saying, that means everybody should watch porn and masturbate regularly, or, whatever. But, as long as everything that happens is between consenting adults and nobody's getting hurt in the process, have at it. There's plenty of stuff that I don't like at all. That, I wouldn't deny enjoyment for another person because they enjoyed it and I don't. I'm not gonna walk into Pizza Hut and slap the pineapple off of somebody's pizza. I'm Pizza Hut. I fucking can't. I think pineapple on pizza is an abomination unto your body. But and I mean like the big butt that the lady singing in the church choir in the third row be having. But, quote from Sarsipius, my new shit be slamatocious on that. But, no. But yeah, consent. It's just consent, You can even play around with non-consensual fetishes, kinks, whatever you want to call it, as long as, you're in a consenting way of exercising that. It's still natural because, you're working out your own thing, You're working out your thing, literally. But, let's fucking enjoy it, man. This life is so goddamn temporary, If you're like me and you like, cranking one out every once in a while, maybe every day, maybe twice a day, enjoy it, because life is temporary. Our time is finite, so enjoy that shite. Alright, I'm going to try to get off of my high horse rant now. Picking up the wrong pipe. I got multiple things packed. God damn. And to think, up until about 15 years ago, man, sometimes it was a struggle to have anything packed up at all. Cheers to that. Maybe that should be my second video for this week. Maybe I should do another ramble slash rant. Ho. Or should I do a Stoney Shaman's Corner for the House of Perv? Since I'm not recording. Well, then again, I could download this live stream and just edit that part. Because I'm good like that, I know how to edit. Upload that shit to the House of Perv, because I know not everybody's going to agree with me and shit, but it needs to be said. I'm sorry, you guys. I am a ranting, rambling basket case. That's just who I am. Yeah, and I did just like last week. I said I was going to come back and play more of that game. And never fucking did. Yeah. Oh shit, what's popping up? Hold on, give me a second. I don't give a fuck. All right, so I'm gonna smoke a cigarette and then I'm gonna head out. Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's my thing. I got derailed from that, there for a while, but yeah. It's like fuck. The Suicidal Tendencies song where You Can't Bring Me Down, where at the end he does the little sort of rap part, is it just because you don't like, and let me tell you something, just because you don't like it don't mean it ain't no good, and just because you don't like it don't mean it ain't no good, or something, just so you don't understand it don't mean it don't make no sense. But yeah, that's it in a nutshell, just because you don't like it don't mean it ain't no good. Different people like different things, so, in the words of the late Shockmaster G, do what you like. Girls, if you see a guy you like, don't just grab him in the biscuits. Ask, and then grab him in the biscuits. The more you know. But yeah. Oh, fuck, man. I don't know what the fuck is going on right now. I'm somewhere. But, my brain functions like perfectly for like a minute or two, and then like I get distracted. I'm like, wait, what the fuck is going on, man? That's it. I'm a rambling basket case. But I might head on to X videos now, just cause I could go for something weird. After that long rant, I could go for something weird. Well, I mean, as if the hentai and fuck the time stop shit is weird. Oh, that was a good example of porn that or some porn not too out there for me to mention that I'm not into, but other people feel free to enjoy them. Like armpit licking. Or the fucking balloon porn, like clowns dressed up jumping on balloons and popping them and shit like that, Like, okay, But if you like it, go for it. Go for it, baby. Enjoy yourself. Right? And also, being head knocked and partially crazy. Those help the process along too. But I get knocked for a loop. And that's one of the reasons why I don't dab when I go live anymore. Just because like, I get so fucking stoned, I mean, I have no tolerance for anything, at least not for weed. 'Cause, like, I get stoned pretty much the same now when I smoke as I did when I first started smoking. As a matter of fact, actually, I think when I first started smoking, it was a little bit harder. Because I'm thinking, like, the first joint didn't get me high, And then when they lit up the second joint was when I really started feeling something. But I mean, I don't know. That could have been dirt weed too, for all I know. That was what am I 40, getting ready to turn 44, so fuck, that's not right. 30. Fuck, that's like 30 fucking years ago, man. Fuck. I've been smoking weed for a really long fucking time, man. But and it's, I don't build up a high tolerance. I have no need for tolerance breaks. That was one of the things my homeboy told me when I first started dabbing. He's like, don't try to dab every day, give yourself breaks, because otherwise, it just becomes like normal or whatever, and I've been dabbing every day for like since around October of 2019, something like that. I've been dabbing daily since then. Yeah, that too. But I mean, like with dabbing, let's see, what's that? October 2019. So that's or no, it would have been October of 20. Yeah, it would have been October of 2020. And then all of last year up to now, that first bit of shatter that I bought was 92%. That was a Skywalker OG from Columbia Care in DC. And fuck, but I still get dabbed like that every time. I kind of geek out and freak out a little bit, doing it on the live stream. I'm like, I've done that smoking a blunt on the live stream too. That like I just kind of, that social anxiety or whatever just kind of starts kicking in, and I'm cut. But I mean, I highly doubt that I'm the only one. There's got to be other people out there like me that don't that have never formed any tolerance to it at all. Most people I talk to, well, as a matter of fact, I think I've talked to a few people that said that they don't need tolerance breaks, but I think by and large the majority of people I've talked to have had to take tolerance breaks. Or, well, not really had to, but like, benefited from, I guess. But not me. I benefit more from smoking every single day than I do from stopping. I'm always high as a motherfucker. Well, actually, let me retract that statement a little bit. I'm not always high as a motherfucker. And, because I'm dabbing and I've been getting stoned daily for like the past 16 to 17 years, somewhere in there. And, I've had more benefits from being stoned all that time, but I don't get stoned if I've got stuff to do that day. If I've got to go run errands or whatever I'm doing during the day, then I wait until I come home and get stoned. I don't usually wake and bake either. I ain't seen, well, I have seen seeds fairly recently, but, finding a seed now is way different than it was back in the day. Back in the day, it used to be, fuck seeds. Now it's, oh shit, a seed. Oh, fucking suck it ducky, you know? The dynamic is fucking changed dramatically. Oh, almost popped up. Well, that one finally came up. Yeah, I don't, I do dab every day, but I wait until I've gotten everything that I need motivation to do out of the way before I take my first dab of the day. Because, I mean, sometimes I'll take a dab and can, like, get up and clean, or, I don't do that very often. But I'm just saying, or move stuff around or whatever. But, or, I do film, obviously, but, that's half of the fun, and I can edit that shit down. But, yeah, a lot of the times I'll take a dab and I just melt. I just melt right away. Useless, but gravy. Useless, but gravy. If I ever really get motivated enough to start doing the music again, that'll be the title of the album. Useless but gravy. Useless but gravy. Let me see if I can get my singing voice on. Useless but gravy, baby. Little dude, useless but gravy. That one didn't work, but I'm just saying. Oh shit. But I mean, you can see. Well, I mean, to be fair, I did put hash on top of that bowl too. But I smoke a joint or a blunt and still get geek out, stoned all the fucking time. It's just I try to do the dabs every day. Well, I mean, I do the dabs every day, just because I do like the stronger effect, and that's kind of what I like, and that's kind of the big thing that helps me with that inner anxiety and that poor response to stress, is that potent melting feeling, because something could happen right now that just would normally just set me the fuck off. But because I'm melting away, I might get sad or whatever for a minute, or the rest of the day, whatever. But, I'm going to be cool. I'm going to be cool. You can bank on that shit. In the 15 to 17, whatever the fuck time it's been since I have been able to afford or had the availability to be stoned every day, I've never punched a wall. I haven't hurt myself. I've had no real episodic episodes. Fuck. I've had no real episodes. I've been fine. I mean, there's been depression, there's been this, there's been that, but there have been no episodes. I guess it's a long way of saying problems appear and we work through them. We either fix them or we learn to deal with them, you know. And 100, that's a lot easier, at least for me, when I'm stoned. Being stoned is actually about essential for that. Nope, I'm not. I ain't fucking with Delta 8, honestly. I mean, you could do what you want to do, you know, but I'm calling me Chuck D, baby, because I can't trust it. I can't trust it. I mean, Delta 8 is CBD cooked in sulfuric acid. And it's, for me, there's no benefit to it from good old Delta 9. You know, there's no reason why I would go to something like Delta 8 when I got good old Delta 9. And really, the big CBD market, you know, the stuff that you see in the gas stations and all of that shit, as well as the Delta 8, Delta 10, whatever, you know, industry goes, it's like completely unregulated. And, you know, there's a big question mark on what you're actually getting, you know. Yeah, but, you know, I mean, you could get that with a good CBD ratio, too. Just, you know, like a CBD ratio that you get from a regulated, third-party tested dispensary. You know, this, I can, if it'll focus. Well, it's not going to focus really good, but this is that Martian monkeys. I think this is the Martian monkeys. And that's, well, I guess since you can't really read the label on there, yeah, this is, 5-point-something% THC and about 10% CBD. So it's basically like, the way my homeboy described it was, you know, it was like a light beer or a light beer, if that makes sense, you know, where it was, or like a wine cooler or something, you know. It wasn't like a super paranoid high. The best way that I can describe it is just simply that I feel a buzz from it, but I don't feel stoned. You know, I feel relaxed and I feel a little bit buzzed, but I don't feel paranoid. I don't feel stoned. I could still go do doctor's appointments, go grocery shopping, you know, anywhere that I've got to deal with other people. And I could even deal with cops, you know, after smoking a little bit of that Martian monkeys. And I'd be just fine. You know, and it's great. Yeah, it's a hell of an anti-inflammatory. At least it was for me, man. That thing that I had growing in my arm, you know, I mean, I had pain shooting all through my arm, and that shit was like a little knot down in there. And I started smoking on that Martian monkeys, baby. That shit started, and then the pain disappeared, and then pretty soon the whole mound was just gone. Yeah, actually, that's an old, I was going to call it a party trick, but it's not really a party trick, but that was something, though, that somebody showed me a long time ago, was, you know, carry around Like when if you're going and getting stoned with a bunch of people, like a party scenario, or somebody, or just with somebody that doesn't smoke weed regularly and might freak out, get so stoned that you call 911 to report your death, kind of thing. Like, hello 911, I just died 5 minutes ago. That, or all of those people in fucking, was it Colorado? The first day that Colorado went legal, and a whole bunch of people ran and ate cookies and shit, and then ended up going to the ER because they thought that they overdosed. Anyway, I digress. I was shown this even long before Colorado went legal, was, when somebody gets that stoned that they think that they're, not going to come down or whatever, and freaking out a little bit, smoke a little CBD or take a little CBD, consume a little bit of CBD, because the CBD tends to counteract the THC a little bit. So, like, it wouldn't necessarily, like, kill your buzz, but it would relax you. It would calm you down from that stone, that paranoid state. CBD is great, Delta 8, like I said, if it wasn't for the sulfuric acid thing, I would consider trying Delta 8 in a regulated marketplace. But, the battery acid thing, I see very little reward, or probably no reward at all, versus the risk of consuming something made in battery acid. It's like, the same as what I talked about already, even in a regulated market, buying rosin versus buying shatter or wax, because, to make the shatter or wax, you do have to cook it in butane, or, it's solvent, whereas rosin is literally just that juice pressed out of the flour, out of the nug. So, given the choice at the same price anyway at a dispensary, I would choose that rosin every single time. That being said, though, there is something to be said for some good, stable shatter. You know what I'm talking about? That shit that's so stable, you can just crack off a little piece, no tools required, heat up that banger and just drop it in. Only thing you're going to need tools for after that is just to clean the banger out, Yeah, and CBD is also really, really good for epileptic patients. I think that the epileptic patients tend to get more of the, I guess it technically wouldn't be CBD per se, because it would have probably a little bit more than 5% THC in it. But the, those little oil drops, whatever you call that, just put a drop on your tongue. Man, the stuff I've seen and read and seen, you know what I'm saying, is about treating epilepsy with that is just amazing. And autism, same kind of thing. And that's probably part of why getting stoned just in general works for me, because even though my disability isn't autism, it's on the spectrum. It's a developmental disability. It's, I got my head knocked in when I was 5, basically. And so, yeah, I freak out sometimes at high levels of stress. But that doesn't happen when I'm stoned. I mean, it's very likely that I could get that same effect off of CBD isolate even, or just, a CBD THC ratio. Oh, not like that. Like these, alone. But, I've been smoking weed for 30 years, and I like getting stoned. It helps me, and I like it. As we've said before on this very channel, you're going to like the way you feel. You are going to like the way you feel. I mean, it turned around and ended up helping me with a whole bunch of other shit too. The blood pressure. I have never seen anything bring a person's blood pressure down quicker than weed. 100. My mom, I remember getting on my mom about that when, everything the doctors were giving her, just, it would work for a little bit and then it would stop working altogether, and she was constantly in and out of the emergency room for hypertension. Her blood pressure got out of control, and then her migraines got out of control, and then her blood pressure got worse because of the migraine, and then the migraine got worse because of the blood pressure. And, the blood pressure medicines were adding all these extra side effects and not really working in the end. And I told her, I said, yeah, obviously you haven't smoked in decades now, but here's a little bit of weed. Here's a pipe. Here's a lighter. Get stoned. The worst thing that's going to happen is that maybe you pass out and wake up mildly stoned. That's the absolute worst thing that's going to happen. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So she smoked a little bit. Blood pressure shot down like 30 points. Right out of that stroke range. Yeah. Yeah, it's great for that, for the PTSD, the depression, the anxiety, all right there with you. And, I've had people argue that it doesn't make my life better, but it does. Even the negative things that I have from it, which is just generally that I tend to get not really agoraphobic, just social anxiety gets worse when I smoke. But, not having to deal with the things that it relieves me from, makes me so much better. Makes my life a hell of a lot better. 100. Yeah. I mean, that's the Seroquel. I was on that Seroquel shit for, 20 years. I started in 99, I think, and I quit taking it, last year that I got weaned off of it. And, wrong thing. Because that shit was killing me. When I was diagnosed with diabetes, I mean, to be fair, I was also ordering DoorDash like almost every single night at this time. But the Seroquel, the people that make Seroquel did get sued several years ago for it leading to people's diabetes. So, I think that the Seroquel was playing a big part in that, because I was just over, what was it, like the 7.1 or something mark that makes you officially diabetic or whatever, that gateway number, was it the A1C? And mine was at like 7.3 or something like that. Right? And tie strings around your fingers and all of that shit. Then set reminders on the A-word boxes in the house. I do that shit too. But, yeah. But, yeah, I completely forgot where I was going with that. Speaking of, just old and stoned. But yeah, my life is, a million times better. Oh yeah, I was telling y'all a story about my mama. I got sidetracked, but yeah, I brought her blood pressure down more than 30 points that day, and out of the stroke range to where her migraine didn't go away, but it was subsided. It was a lot easier for her to bear because she wasn't already also bearing the hypertension. And it works for me too. I was at the Community Services Board, and this was, I don't know, a couple years ago or something. And I went in there, my blood pressure was, I think, it was like 184 over 130. Something like, it was, it was up there. It was well into the stroke range. And I came straight home after that appointment and smoked a bowl, and my blood pressure was like, I think within 10 minutes was like 120 over 92. Yeah. It's like that, Weed for hypertension is, in the examples that I've personally witnessed and experienced myself, weed is the absolute best short-term alleviator for hypertension. But all right. I'm going to roll on out of here before we get to like 6 o'clock. And so, yeah. We'll be filming stuff this week. And, if you have any suggestions, or especially for porn to watch, send me links. Send me links. I consider them links, like sponsors. And if you want to send me a link and, want me to shout you out for sending that link, I'll shout you out. Or if you want me to not mention you at all, I'll be happy to do that too. Just send me the link. Send me the link, baby. Send me the link. And yeah, and I'll catch you guys again next week. Oh shit, I handled them last few ones like it wasn't nothing, and now this. Oh man. Yeah, you too, my dude. Hey, Mr. P. Hi from Mr. Freeze. Where you bees? Yeah, you too, my dudes. I'll see y'all next.